Have you ever pondered the intricacies of power, how it changes hands, and the chaos that can ensue in the process? Today, we delve into the heart of Africa, Nigeria, to dissect the country's first coup d'etat, a bloody event that forever altered its history. It was the year 1966, a time when Nigeria was still basking in the glow of its newfound independence. The country was a patchwork of diverse ethnic groups, each with its own distinct culture and aspirations. A delicate balance of power existed, but beneath the surface, tensions simmered. In the early morning of January 15th, an unprecedented event took place. A group of young military officers, primarily of Igbo extraction, executed a well-coordinated coup against the central government. The Prime Minister, Sir Abubakar Tafawa Balewa, along with several other prominent politicians and high-ranking military officers, were brutally assassinated. The coup planners, led by Major Chukwuma Kaduna Nzeogwu, intended to establish a centralized military government. They aimed to dismantle the corrupt political structures and eradicate the deep-seated ethnic tensions plaguing the country. However, their plans were not fully realized. General Johnson Aguiyi Ironsi, an Igbo and the highest-ranking military officer at the time, took over the reins of the country. He quashed the coup, but his subsequent actions stoked the embers of ethnic mistrust. He abolished the federal system of government, which many non-Igbos perceived as a ploy to dominate the country. In July of the same year, a counter-coup led by northern officers toppled Ironsi's government. This sparked off a series of violent events, culminating in a bloody civil war that lasted for 3 years and claimed over 1 million lives. The first Nigerian coup, though initially presented as a solution to the country's problems, ended up exacerbating them. It exposed the ethnic fault lines and set a precedent for military intervention in politics. In the years that followed, Nigeria would experience a series of coups and counter-coups, with the military ruling for almost 3 decades. So what truths does this historical event unveil? Firstly, it highlights the danger of ethnic politics and the volatility of a society deeply divided along ethnic lines. Secondly, it underscores the devastating consequences of military intervention in politics. And finally, it demonstrates the complexity of power transitions and the potential for violence when they are not carefully managed. In reflecting on the Nigerian coup, we are reminded of the importance of political stability, the dangers of ethnic divisions, and the necessity of strong democratic institutions. As we continue to study history, let us remember these lessons and strive to foster unity, democracy, and peace in our societies.